takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So I don't really know what the plan is here. I just fancied coming for a fly. I had thought about maybe doing a range test. I've set the maximum flight distance to 3,000 meters. I couldn't even honestly accurately gauge how far that is from where I'm sat. We're currently at, I've just brought it back towards me now to go a different way because I can't see any people over the way that I'm flying now. Currently at 200 meters. I'm going to go and see how far away this point is that's sticking out on the coast. Doesn't seem to be any wind. The sea seems pretty still and calm. Again, like this morning, perfect conditions for flying. I've only got a half charged battery in as well, so. Coming up on the right there, just right of centre, is the old Sully Hospital, which used to be a, would you believe, hospital. Let's take it up a little higher. So this is weak signal. I don't know why, there's nothing blocking there. So this is the old Sully Hospital. Used to be a hospital, now they've converted it into luxury flats and apartments. We actually went to look around there at one point, quite a long time ago, and they've converted things like the old theatre into an apartment, which I think is a bit gruesome. I personally wouldn't fancy living there. Weak signal. So I'm just over, just under 1,000 meters away. Why have I got a weak signal? Let's take it up slightly higher. So we're pretty much 1,000 meters away. The signal seems to be not awesome. I'm on 2 bars. If I change the signal weakness has come to the point now where I don't feel confident flying it that far away. We'll send it a little bit further. Let's reach at least 1,000 meters away. There we are, 1,000 meters. Height 55 meters up. I'm going to send it up higher.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Test that out. And we've lost video signal. No image transmission signal. Balls. Well, this isn't great. Better go take a walk, I think. Oh, it's coming back. Shh. I absolutely was petrified then.
Landing. Critically low battery.
That was a little bit nerve-wracking, to say the least. I sent it just over 1,000 meters away and then had a low battery warning and lost transmission signal. So, as I said earlier, I don't really feel confident in sending it out further than 1,000 meters, which is a shame because the range on it is supposed to be nearly 4 times that much. I'm going to change the battery now, pop a fresh one in, pop in a fresh one, and then send it out that way, I think, towards Sully Island. So let's have better luck on this one, I think. Or what I may do is send it over these bushes, because over that way are some fields. There's a travellers camp just on the other side, which might be interesting, just to take a far away look from above. I wouldn't want to invade anyone's privacy. So yeah, change the battery, let's see how that goes. Back at it again with the white vans. Does it tell me how much battery I've got left on my phone? No, it doesn't. It should. That's a shame. I thought it told me how much battery I had left on my phone. Right, before we take off this time, what we'll do is we'll do kilometers per hour metric. Set the home point to where I'm currently.
The home point has been
Sat.
updated. Please check it on the map.
What else did I want to do? I am going to decrease this to 1,500 meters. Don't know why. That makes me feel a bit more secure, but it does. Everything else is looking good. Let's record.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Off we go. Okay, let's go and have a little fly over the fields and see. Why is it going that way? The gimbal on this seems to take a while to catch up with itself, so when I think I'm flying forward, I'm actually flying kind of diagonal. But that's alright. So there is the travelers camp. Again, I don't want to get too close up because I don't want to invade anyone's privacy. Looks like a looks like a very small Call of Duty Modern Warfare map. I used to love that game. Again, the signal seems to be flagging a little. Lots of scrubland. Don't know what they're going to do with that. Back out to sea. That's currently where I'm stood. I don't know if you can see my hand waving. So I'll bring it back over towards me, and then I'm going to send it down again towards Sully Island and the captain's wife. Let's go. Let's go. Only 300 meters away, flying at 30 kilometers per hour. Strong interference again. I don't know why, because there's nothing in between me and the drone. There, that's it. No, that's not it. This is the playing fields in Sully. The field over, you can see after this direct center gap of houses, is where I crashed my Mavic Pro a few weeks ago. Nice open place to fly, and I decided to crash it directly into the floor. Okay, we're at 600 meters away now. Transmission again. I'm only getting 2 bar on my image transmission signal, which is a shame. I might have to look into how to make that a bit stronger. I am. See, I've lost transmission signal. I'm back in. I'm only 750 meters away. Someone's got a nice swimming pool. Again, want to respect privacy, so I'm not going to linger. have I got a weak signal? Right, I'm feeling a bit sketchy again. Only 890 meters. Okay, I'm going to bring it back. I think this is where the satellite map comes in handy. It makes me feel a bit more secure that I can see where I am and bring it back that way. If I follow that green line in a straight line, that's the quickest path back to where I am. Come on then. $730 meters away. Fire with caution. Why? Why is the interference? Never mind. 500 meters away. Only 46 meters up. Alright, what I might do then is come back around to where I'm stood and see exactly how high 150 meters in the air is, if I feel confident enough sending it that high. Don't see why not. There's clear skies. There's not a lot going on. Let's bring it down to about 25 meters. I'll do nearly home. Can't really see it. I guess technically you're not supposed to let it leave your line of sight, and I currently can't actually see it. I maybe should admit to that. So sending it more than like 600, 750 meters is a bad idea. Oh, I can see it. Here we go. Let's bring it down to just above my head. I'm going to point the gimbal directly down and just shoot it straight up in the air. Alright, here I am. Let's go. It's interesting to see how much the landscape changes the higher you go. So we're only at 30 meters and it's already bloody miles away. That's 30 meters away. What a gross exaggeration on my part. Coming up on 75 meters high. $100 meters high. There's only 50 more to go. I can still see it, although it is getting quite like a dot. It definitely doesn't feel quite as robust as the Mavic Pro did, so I'm gonna look into getting that fixed at some point when I've got spare cash.
Maximum flight altitude
150
reached.
meters. And what can we see when we're around there? We've got all the industrial sites. Oops. Quite a nice sunset. This is turning right now, looking towards Sully and Penarth. Again, looking towards Sully Island and the Captain's Wife. And if we do a hard 180, you should see Sully Hospital and a little bit more of the docks. Okay, let's bring it back down.